A well-drafted tenant-landlord agreement is the foundation of a smooth rental experience in India. This legal document not only protects both parties, but also ensures clarity in responsibilities, payments, and dispute resolution. In a dynamic rental market like Bangalore, where demand for housing is high, having a properly structured agreement is crucial to avoid misunderstandings and conflicts. This guide presents a comprehensive checklist for drafting a secure tenant-landlord agreement in India. Whether you're a tenant looking for a hassle-free stay or a landlord aiming for a trouble-free rental process, understanding these key elements will help in creating a transparent and legally sound contract. 1. Identifying the parties involved. The agreement must clearly state the full names and permanent addresses of both the landlord and the tenant. Identification documents, such as Aadhaar or PAN card, should be included to authenticate their identities. Proper identification is crucial for legal recognition and dispute resolution. Additionally, both parties should exchange contact details to facilitate smooth communication regarding rent payments, maintenance, and other property-related updates. Without proper identification, the agreement may lack legal standing in case of disputes. 2. Detailed description of the rental property. The agreement should provide a thorough description of the property, including its complete address, type, apartment, villa, or independent house, and total area in square feet. If the property includes additional amenities like a parking space, security features, or shared facilities, these should also be documented. If the property is furnished, an inventory list should be attached detailing the condition of provided furniture and appliances. This helps avoid disputes regarding property condition at the end of the tenancy. 3. Defining the rental term. Clearly defining the duration of the rental agreement is essential. In India, most agreements are drafted for 11 months to bypass the complexities of long-term lease laws. However, the rental period can be adjusted based on mutual agreement between the landlord and tenant. The agreement should specify the start and end dates, as well as renewal options. It's advisable to include the notice period required for extension or termination to prevent last-minute confusion. 4. Rent amount and payment terms. The rental agreement must explicitly state the agreed monthly rent and preferred payment method, whether bank transfer, UPI, check, or cash. The due date for rent payments should be mentioned, along with late payment penalties, if any. Rent increments are a common practice in Bangalore's rental market. To ensure transparency, the agreement should include a rent escalation clause specifying the percentage or amount of increase after the initial term. 5. Security deposit and refund policy. Security deposits are a standard requirement in Indian rental agreements, typically ranging from 1 to 6 months' rent. The agreement must clearly mention the deposit amount, conditions under which deductions may be made for damages, unpaid dues, or cleaning charges, and the timeline for refunding the deposit upon the tenant's exit. Defining these terms prevents misunderstandings and ensures a fair settlement at the end of the tenancy. 6. Maintenance and repair responsibilities. Clearly outlining maintenance responsibilities helps avoid disputes between landlords and tenants. The agreement should specify whether the tenant is responsible for minor repairs, such as plumbing and electrical fixes, while the landlord handles major structural issues. Utility bills, including electricity, water, and gas charges, should also be addressed. The document should clarify whether these are included in the rent or paid separately by the tenant. 7. Rules, restrictions, and usage guidelines. To maintain harmony, the rental agreement should include house rules and restrictions. Common clauses cover prohibition of subletting or unauthorized modifications to the property. Usage restrictions, residential use only, no commercial activities. Guidelines on noise levels, large gatherings, and common area usage. Pet policies, if applicable. These terms help ensure that both parties respect the established boundaries and avoid future disputes. 8. Termination clause and notice period. A well-defined termination clause is essential to protect the interests of both the tenant and landlord. The agreement should outline the conditions under which either party can terminate the contract, such as non-payment rent, breach of terms, or misuse of the property. A standard notice period of 1 or 2 months should be included for both termination and renewal. Additionally, penalties for abrupt cancellation should be specified to prevent financial loss for either party. 9. Dispute resolution mechanism. Rental disputes are not uncommon. making a dispute resolution clause a key component of any agreement. Many agreements specify arbitration or mediation as a first step before legal action, which can save time and costs. The agreement should also mention the legal jurisdiction where disputes will be addressed. In most cases, it is the city where the property is located. Establishing a structured resolution process ensures conflicts are managed professionally. 10. Legal registration and stamp duty. In India, rental agreements exceeding 11 months require legal registration. This involves paying stamp duty and registration fees, which vary by state. In Bangalore, stamp duty is calculated based on the annual rental value. The agreement should specify how these charges will be shared between the landlord and tenant. Registering the agreement strengthens its legal standing and protects both parties from potential legal complications. SANGAU's expertise in rental agreements. SANGAU, a trusted property management company in Bangalore, provides expert guidance in drafting and managing rental agreements. Their comprehensive services ensure seamless processes from tenant screening to legal registration, offering landlords and tenants peace of mind. By partnering with SANGAU, you can eliminate the hassle of paperwork and legal complexities, ensuring your rental agreement is secure, legally compliant, and tailored to your specific needs. We hope this checklist helps you create a legally sound and transparent rental agreement in India. If you're a landlord or tenant in Bangalore looking for professional assistance, reach out to SANGAU for expert property management services. For more valuable insights on rental agreements and property management, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Stay tuned for more informative content.